Ahoy hoy! We have another beer review. I tied Imbibe. And this is one I thought I might have done years ago on my channel, but it must have come out around the time that I'd stopped doing the Hoagley beer reviews and went on hiatus. And before I came back doing High Tide Imbibe. And I believe this is a seasonal, so good chance I missed it. I think it's one that didn't show up in my NSLC necessarily. So, who knows? Who knows? Cool story, bro, I know. But this is from Nine Locks here in Nova Scotia. Their vanilla porter at 5% alcohol by volume. And we're going to go to Nine Locks Brewery here for a sec. Let me check and see if we can figure out if this is a seasonal or not. So let's do that. All right, here we go. Go to their beer. Oh, is this their store? Let's not go to their store. That's not going to be helpful. Okay, we got their year-round stuff, of course. Their Dirty Blonde Light, Frig Off, Fathom Double IPA, which is pretty good. Watermelon Blonde, I don't know if I've ever had that. The IPA, pretty good if you kind of like the strength and bitterness of a real IPA, but those more tropical flavors. That one comes off pretty good. Right, some red was pretty decent. Dirty Blonde as fuck. Oh, that's alcohol free. I thought it was as fuck. All right, seasonal. Yes, it is a seasonal vanilla porter. They don't say what season, but I mean it is winter, fall, winter. So gotta assume that's when it comes out. We did the Wiener Lager recently. From Brussels with Blood, I think I did that. Strawberry Blonde, Blueberry Blonde, White IPA, Blackberry Blonde, Trail Duster. I've done that. Is that a seasonal? Really? Okay. Because that's still in the NSLC, and that's been in there since like the summer, I think. So I just wanted to see here if there was an ingredients list on this thing. No. Okay. So we'll stop presenting that. So they say no preservatives, craft made, all natural, zero compromises, unfiltered, small batch. And they say somewhere else here, all natural. So like natural flavoring maybe. If there's actual vanilla used in this sucker, I don't know because they don't really say on the can. They just say wheat, barley, water, hops, malt, yeast, and love. Yeah. So there you go. But I'm assuming they actually say in the description here, delicious, easy drinking, London style porter with a touch of vanilla. So they do something. It's either vanilla extract or actual vanilla put in there, or some sort of natural vanilla flavoring, or something along those lines. Here we go. Pretty dark. Looks pretty dark brown. The light that's coming through looks kind of more brownish, amberish brownish than mahogany red or anything like that. Tan head. Go to aroma. And this is also usually when you see like vanilla porter, like people will, especially like Canadian craft drinkers, probably immediately think of Mill Street vanilla porter from back in the day. I don't know if they still make it or not, honestly, but it used to be nitroed. This is definitely not nitroed. They don't do any of the nitro smoothing of it or anything like that. There was no cascading bubbles as I poured or anything like that. None of that bullshit. So, go with the aroma here. And, yeah. Toasty malt character. And not super strong vanilla, but pretty present. Definitely the dominant note in the aroma, but you know, at the same time, not super like aggressively vanilla or anything like that. We're not talking Mr. Rogers here, aggressively vanilla. Yeah, it smells good. It's just very decent. The sort of toasty malt character, slightly chocolatey. Um, so yeah, you just immediately think porter. Yeah, smells like a porter, London style porter. Cheers. We'll go to the taste. Okay. So this is why Mill Street never should have nitroed theirs. Because this has got a little bit more harshness going on. Got more flavor going on. Just, and it's not like intensely, oh, look at all these notes of this and that flying at you. No, it's very straightforward. Kind of like baker's chocolate a little bit. Roasty, toasty kind of malt character to it. A little bit of vanilla sweetness. Vanilla in the finish. Good level of bitterness too. Maybe a little too bitter for a porter, honestly. What do they say? IBU is 25, so that's surprising. That's just like above the, getting a little bit above the limit, right? Where you're starting to think, oh, maybe I can taste some hops. That's CB Fall saying, decent review, Lee. Well, thank you, sir. Hope you're doing well. This is good. It's easy drinking. The body is lower medium bodied, I'd say. Honestly, kind of on par with what the old Mill Street Vanilla Porter was, sort of body wise. Like it's kind of smooth, kind of creamy, coats the entire mouth, kind of thing. But what the Mill Street Porter never had was the amount of intensity with the flavor here. You know, nitro style. It's always gonna dumb shit down. I've never had there. There might be an example out there somewhere that, you know, exception to the rule, kind of thing. But I have never had a nitro beer that was not, you know, a victim of having its flavor killed to some degree due to the process. It's just not a. It's really not a thing. But here, you know, you're getting the full flavor, and I mean, again, it's a London style porter with a little bit of vanilla in it. It's not. It's not a mind breaking new concoction devised by beer specialists or anything like that, right? CB Fall saying he's doing very well. Well, that's excellent. But this is very good. I've had better London style porters. The vanilla does add a little nice little tweak to it, makes it a little bit different. I mean, it's just kind of a baseline, basic bitch porter when you look at it just without the vanilla. The vanilla actually, you know, knocks it up a teeny little bit. Doesn't knock it up to a whole other level or anything like that. But you know, it makes it something different. But at the same time, you know, it's not like super dessert beer or anything like that either, right? It's not. It's not my friend Dan of Western Canadian Reviewer. It wouldn't be like the super dessert beer that he'd be craving to do or anything like that, right? It's just a porter with a little twist, and there's nothing wrong with that. Style wise, like flavored porter or whatever. Let's say 7. I mean, there could be better. I'm sure I've had something better that sort of fits this sort of style. There's so many things you can do with like a porter and flavor it and but there's nothing wrong with this. So like I'll give it a nice solid 7. Personal preference, I'd say 7 as well. There's definitely a chance I'll pick it up again. It's not something I necessarily have to like look for every winter or anything like that. It's not going to be like, oh, here's a new winter favorite, fall favorite, or whatever. Like none of that jazz. Um, it's just fine. It's a beer. So like double sevens on this one, I guess. And yeah, that is the Nine Locks Brewing Company's Vanilla Porter. Nice can art, by the way, too. It's just like a waffle cone, I guess, with ice cream on it for some reason. I don't know. Did they mention why that is on the thing? No. 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 They don't. It's just a design. Whatever. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.